Hi, everyone. My name's Kirk Monroe. I'm the president of Lightning Step. Thank you for joining me for this recording of how to take payments within Lightning Step from patients or anybody else paying for their treatment. Again, thank you for being a customer of Lightning Step. So there are three ways to collect payments. Let me shrink the screen size down to 80% there. There are three ways to collect payments within Lightning Step. The first one I will show you is, again, this is the home screen when you log into Lightning Step, is to take a payment when they have it there in front of you or if they're calling in to pay. So again, I went to the patient's file folder here. I clicked on account profile, and this is the entire financial profile of that client. So first one, if they're ready to give you a payment, if they're there in person, or if they want to give it to you over the phone, you can do so within Lightning Step via check or credit card. If they're also literally give you cash, which I don't know if that's happened to y'all before, but I have had cash payments before, then you can mark it on their financial payment that they actually paid you $10,000 in cash for 30 days of RTC, right? So, and literally just click save. If it's a check, enter in all the all the information. So the name on the check number, bank name, bank routing number, bank account number, right? Again, write any kind of notes I would like on here. Credit card, same thing. So enter the name on the card, expiration date or expiration month, year, credit card type, credit card number, etc. I can store the card on the file and use it as the default card as well. And just click save, and the card will run. You actually have in here, you will have, whenever you actually run a payment in PaySimple, you'll be able to see the status. And it'll have a little PaySimple logo here, okay? In the status, it'll say whether it's been settled or failed, etc. Again, this is a demo site. It's not connected to PaySimple, but you will have a status of that payment to tell whether it's failed or processed or not. Okay, so that's one way to collect payments within Lightning Step. The other way is an invoice. So you can actually, if the customer would like an invoice, see there's many overdue invoices for this patient, and I've got this one in drafted already. So if I wanted to create a new one, I just click this button and I can create a new one. All right. So in here, I'm going to open one that has been created. So I can type in here whatever I'd like. Same with the description. Enter any amount I want. It'll automatically calculate. This is $1,000 a day for 30 days, 30,000. I'm giving them a 20% discount. I'm saying 10,000 is due today. Balance is going to be due on June 30th. Okay. I can change this. Here's where I change the Outlook, whatever format I would like. And again, this has the Lightning Step logo on it. We can put your logo in the invoice if you'd like. You just have to send us a copy. Now, when I'm ready to go and the invoice looks good, this is what it's going to look like. And I said, have a blessed day in the footer. I can make the footer say whatever I'd like it to say. Public notes, these are kind of any kind of notes that you want to put on the invoice that you're sending the client. This is private notes. This stays within the provider or treatment facility. So I'm ready to send this invoice out. So I'm going to send an invoice to kirk@lightningstep.com. So I'm going to get an invoice for this. This is exactly what the invoice would look like. So I can literally, this is what I'm going to get in my email. I'm going to click here to pay. So they're going to get an invoice that looks exactly like that. They'll click there to pay. And the client or whoever's paying for it can come in here and enter their checking account information or their credit card information. Click submit payment. That will go directly back on the patient's financial account profile. Okay, so how you change the invoice. So in the billing configuration, under invoice settings, this is where I can change the colors and then view all my changes down below. So this is where I can set it all up. So this is where I set up my templates. So I'll click save here. So this, again, this is where you'd set it all up to be the way you would like. If you'd like your logo again, let us know and we will place in your logo for you into your template. The next step is, so that's two ways. So I showed you how to take a credit card or check in person or over the phone. I showed you invoices, how to send out an invoice to the patient or anybody else that you'd like to send the invoice to. The third way is a payment plan. So in here, under the patient's financial tab, again, you see all my open invoices right here. In here, I'll have the stored payment information that's on file. So the payment plan information right here. So I'm going to add a payment plan. You can customize, and I'll show you how to customize this language right here. Click here, click here, click here. The client they'll agree here. And then you're going to add their payment plan. So this is the first date that you're going to take a payment from them. Say they're paying $1,000 a month for the next 12 months. I can do this right here. I can actually, let's say, it's not going to be a monthly deal, but that just helps you figure out if it's monthly. That makes it easy for you, so you don't have to enter it in. Now, if they're going to pay on an odd schedule, basically, I'm just going to go add. I've already got $615 in there, so I'm going to say $621, another $1,000. Add item. 623, another $1,000, and so forth. So if it's not a monthly payment plan, just add in the payment plan that you're agreeing to with the client right there. So here's where you enter in their credit card information. If it's somebody else that's paying for the treatment, this would be here, and that person that's paying for it would sign right there. And same thing with right here. So for a credit card, for a check, if it is a check, you would enter it right here, and it'll pull the money out of their checking account upon the specified dates in the payment plan. So once you have this set up and it's signed off on, the money will either pull off their credit card or debit card or HSA or FSA card on the specified dates automatically. Same thing with their checking account. It will pull it out automatically on these designated dates. If the person is not there to sign in person, you can simply print out this payment plan and save it on file, or save it and email it to them. Okay. Have them fill this out, sign it, send it back to you, enter in the payments on here and their checking account information, etc. Staff needs to sign it, click save, and it will run the payments on here. You would want to upload that signed payment plan agreement if they're not there in person to the scanned documents, so that way you have your legal agreement on file. Okay. Whenever, if a payment plan, if there is a payment plan has a failed payment, you will get a notification that a payment has failed, and you'll be able to click there to see whose payment failed to be able to go ask them for an alternative form of payment. So any questions regarding, that's it, and that's how easy it is within Lightning Step. We do connect, so PaySimple, the payments will not work. You cannot collect payments within Lightning Step or invoice clients without being connected with a payment processing company. We have partnered with PaySimple. We have clients actively using Lightning Step to collect payments and utilizing a company called PaySimple. I can send you their rates, their credit card rates. They are negotiable if you have good volume. We will get you in touch. If you are interested in taking payments within Lightning Step, we will get you in touch with PaySimple, and they can talk to you about the cost associated. Thank you for your time, everyone. And again, this is Kirk Monroe with Lightning Step. Have a great day.